In the great house at Collinwood, young Jameson Collins remains in a possessed state. Over the past few hours, he had been the object of a conflict between two people with supernatural powers. One of these is bent upon restoring Jameson's true identity, while the other is willing to let the boy die.
Who are you?
I'm not who I thought I was. I'm someone else. Someone far away.
Yes, you're someone else. Far away. You must let that someone re-enter your body. You must say your rightful name. Claim your true identity. Be as you were born. Now, tell me now. I command you to tell me who you are.
I am.
Go on. Tell me who you are.
No!
Yes, tell me. Tell me. You must. Toffee, listen to me. You cannot take this boy. I will not let you have him. Master of darkness, I entreat thee to look with favor upon me. Hear my plea. I beg you in this most crucial struggle. Respond to me. Help me restore the identity of this child, in order that Quentin Collins shall be mine and yours.
La 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 la. How do they chicken until ra ra boom day? I'll sing when I face. Oh. More secrets in this house.
Who are you?
Blimey, I didn't know anyone was there. Say, who are you anyway?
You know very well who I am. I'm sure he told you all about me before he sent you up here to taunt me.
Who are you talking about?
The scoundrel who locked me in this room, that's who I'm talking about. I was prepared to perform my duties as I always have done. But he didn't even give me an opportunity. And I'll never know why.
Oh, you poor man. What an awful thing for someone to do.
Oh, please. If he sent you here just to give me false hope.
Oh, no, he didn't. I had no idea there was anyone up here. You must believe that. I'd like to help you.
Oh, this is too good to be true. Do you really think it's possible to get me out of here?
It is if I can find the key to this room.
The master of the house has the key.
Oh, then you just sit tight, love, and I'll run and fetch them.
I don't know how to thank you.
Well, if you look anything like you sound, love, we'll think of a way.
Angelique.
You know who I am?
Of course I do. How long have I been asleep?
It's not important. Jameson, you're yourself again.
What are you talking about?
Listen to me. What's the last thing you remember before you fell asleep?
Well, I think I remember coming down the stairs in the foyer. I was saying goodbye to that man.
That man?
Yes. It's funny, his name seems to have slipped my mind right now.
Victor Fenn Gibbons?
Yes. He certainly is a strange old man.
Yes. Very strange indeed. But tell me, don't you remember anything else?
Well, I know that I must have had a dream.
Why do you think that?
Because things keep coming into my head. Images.
What kind of images?
Well, there's this old box, and it's carved, and this little black notebook, and this hand that's cut off, and it has a red ring on it. I don't understand any of it.
It's all right. Jameson, is far better that you don't understand.
Somebody open this door! I demand to be let out of this room!
I'm a bit in trouble, love, but I finally got him.
Open this door, do you hear?
All right, love. I gotta find the right key, don't I?
Who the devil are you anyway?
Say, what's got into you anyway? You don't even sound like the same gentleman I'm
Open this door and be quick about it.
Well, you certainly got whatever I do, haven't you?
Charity, what does this mean?
What does what mean? You asked me to get you out of here, didn't you?
I demand to know why I've been locked in this room. And what has happened to you? Look at the way you're dressed. And your change in your voice.
Here now. You're the one what's changed. You seemed rather pleasant when I was up here before. Ooh, but you got a bit stuffy now.
I believe you've gone mad.
Well, one of us has, love. That's for certain.
Angelique.
It's all right. Jameson, he's very much himself again.
Thank God. Jameson, we were very worried about you, boy. What's the matter?
Why are you trying to kill David Collins?
Jameson, why did you ask me that question?
I don't know. It just came into my head, so I asked you.
Do you know who David Collins is?
He's someone that...
Well, go on, Jameson.
Someone that you're trying to kill.
But you don't know who he is or what he looks like?
No. And I don't understand why you'd want to kill anyone, Uncle Quentin.
I don't, Jameson. Now, you've been through a terrible experience. You've had a long nightmare, but it's all over now. You know something? We're going to take very good care of you.
Well, signs of life at last. I was beginning to think that everybody had died.
Edward, you've come out of it, too.
Come out of what? What has been going on around here?
Don't you know?
I only know that I've found myself locked in the tower room and I haven't the remotest idea of how I got there.
I'd put you in there.
You?
Edward, you and Jameson for the past month have been under a state of possession imposed on you by Count Potoffi.
Have you lost your mind?
No. but you came very close to losing yours.
Oh, this is absolutely absurd.
Edward, what's the date today?
The 23rd of July.
It happens to be the 28th of August. Yesterday's edition of the Bangor Herald. Look at the date.
The whole month of my life. Gone. And Jameson, too?
Yes, but it's all over now.
I want to be alone with my son.
Not yet. You and I have a lot of talking to do.
And we'll do it. But first, I want to spend some time with Jameson. Would you and Angelique please excuse us? Meet me in the drawing room. How do you feel, son?
I feel fine. But I have no memory of what happened.
Nor do I. But just knowing that it happened is frightening enough. But I promise you this. Nothing like it will ever happen again. We will either resume our normal lives, or we will leave Collinwood. One or the other. I promise you that.
Look, I believe Edward wants to see me alone.
I want to see you alone first.
All right. What's on your mind?
Now that Jameson and Edward are themselves again, I think we ought to seal our agreement, don't you?
Whatever you say.
Well, you could sound a bit more enthusiastic.
I entered into this agreement reluctantly, and I shall fulfill it no less reluctantly.
Oh, Quentin, I'm sorry to hear you say that. Because I like you very much.
But you don't love me, any more than I love you.
I don't know. Perhaps I do.
Don't you think you should wait until you're sure?
No. We agreed to marry, and we shall. Within the month. I leave the exact date up to you.
Very well. I'll let you know the time and place in a few days.
Oh, no, you won't. You ain't never gonna marry that one. Not on your life.
Angelique, would you excuse us, please?
Yes, of course.
I gather from what you said in the study that this possession, or whatever it was that afflicted the family, did not extend to you.
That's right.
Have you any idea why not?
Not the slightest.
Would you mind telling me what you've been doing while all this has been happening?
I've been busy day and night trying to undo what Petoffy did to you.
Just who is this man, Petoffy?
A former house guest of yours, Victor Fenn Gibbons.
Are you serious?
His real name is Count Andreas Petoffy. He's a Hungarian nobleman. His friendship with the Earl of Hampshire is pure fiction. I tried to warn you about that before Jameson was possessed. You wouldn't believe me.
Yes, I know. I thought it all too incredible then. I'm sorry, Quentin.
I suppose if I'd been in your place, I wouldn't have believed it either.
This family has had more than its share of tragedy over the past 6 months. We must set this house in order, the two of us.
Edward, Petoffy is a dangerous enemy.
Never mind Petoffy. I want to know about Barnabas Collins. Has he been apprehended during this month?
No?
Well, then, we must concentrate on finding and capturing and destroying him. He is the greatest danger to this family.
Edward, if we don't deal with Petoffy and with the Reverend Trask, there won't be any family left to be concerned about.
I will deal with Petoffy and Trask at the proper time. But first comes Barnabas. I'm going to find him, Quentin. And I'm going to drive a stake through his heart.
I expect you're thinking what life would be like with Miss Moon Eyes, ain't you?
Will you please leave me alone?
You ain't never gonna marry her. You know that, don't you? And you know why? Because you don't love her. You tried to tell her that, but she wouldn't listen. Maybe she'd listen if I was to tell her it's me you love.
Charity, you haven't been yourself. You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on, love. I seen the way you've been looking at me. I know how you feel about me. You can't hide it.
I'm not hiding anything. I'm going to marry Angelique.
Hey, now listen. This is nothing to be making jokes about.
I'm not making jokes!
You really intend to marry that woman?
Yes.
I won't let you do it.
There's nothing you can do to stop it.
I won't let you do it. It's me you love. It's me, not her. I won't let
Charity,
you
for God's sake, put that knife...
How much more of this madness must we endure?
She's been like this for a week. That's another example of Ptolomy's unique powers. Maybe this'll convince you that something has to be done about him.
Leave the room. I'll deal with her. Now, Miss Trask.
I must have complete silence in order to concentrate on the future. It's coming to me, and it's the very near future we must be concerned about. The 10th of September next. Yes, the 10th of September. I see this house. It's late. It's very late at night. There's a storm coming. The house is dark, but not everyone is in bed. I hear music. Quentin's music coming from downstairs. Now, someone is coming to the house. It's Angelique.
When are you still here? I've been waiting for you at the cottage. But